Welcome back. It's a great day here at JJ, and it's time to breathe.
Hey JJ family, we are so excited to be sharing some exciting news with you. Each quarter, Miss Richardson and I will be coming into your classrooms and sharing some ideas with you of some different things that we think will be helpful to you now and in the future. We are going to call this time Breathe. Does anyone ever get worried about events or situations that may happen? Do you ever get stressed or overwhelmed and frustrated when you're trying to get an assignment finished? Or do you ever have moments where you get nervous before you take a test or try out for a team?
Miss Spear, I sure know that I do. Even before a new school year starts, I get anxious as I anticipate what the year may be like. Sometimes when I get worried about something, my stomach hurts and my hands will get sweaty and I'll get real fidgety. And when this happens, I've found out that I need to just stop and calm down my brain. Anxious feelings are actually a normal reaction to a situation where a person feels under pressure. When you worry, you send signals to your brain that may trigger a fight, flight, and freeze response.
So, Miss Richardson, you're saying that when you are worried, you may feel fight, like when you get frustrated, and you might even feel angry when you are worried.
Yes.
Sometimes, does your brain tell you to flight when you want to avoid a task that makes you stressed out and worried? And a lot of times, sometimes we just freeze. When you feel nervous, you may even sometimes cry or shake and appear very quiet and nervous.
Yes, you got it, Miss Spear. So now that we know what anxiety is, what can we do to help those times when we feel worried and overwhelmed with stress? When I am worried, I like to name it, claim it, and tame it. First, I have to name and admit that I do feel anxious. I feel frustrated, I feel angry, and then I try to make a plan to work through my situation. Sometimes you just need to talk to your worry. In our future lessons, we're actually going to show you ways to make a plan. After that, I try to calm my worry down through some simple strategies that we're going to share with you today. For example, taking a deep breath, listening to music that really makes me happy, or just changing my focus and my mindset.
Your classroom teachers have probably been sharing with you some books and lessons that are part of the social and emotional learning program that all Greater Clark schools are working on this year. As you learn more about how to have self-awareness, which means that you are identifying and controlling your emotions, using self-management tools like making plans and setting goals that Miss Richardson is going to talk about, being socially aware of others while you're building relationships, and learning how to get along with others, even those students who are different from you, are all ways that we can cope with anxieties. We also want to focus on making responsible decisions that are going to help us deal with tasks and challenges that we may face daily.
Miss Spear, I think it may be time to try some strategies that might help us calm down our worry. Are you ready?
I'm born ready, girl.
Okay. All right, let's do this. One way that always helps me calm down is just to take deep breaths. You can just do this at your seat before a test, before you try out for a team, or maybe even just before your day begins. The first breathing exercise I want to show you is from the Conscious Discipline program. It is called the drain. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend our arms out. We're going to pretend that our arms are faucets. We're going to tighten our arms and our shoulders and our face muscles. And then we're going to exhale, slowly making a shh sound, and release our muscles and draining out all the stress. So let's try it. So we're going to go. I already feel better, do you?
Definitely.
Yes.
Totally do. One of my favorite breathing exercises is called the pretzel.
Okay.
So you stand up, and we're gonna cross ankles. Now cross your right wrist over your left turn your hands so your thumbs are facing the floor.
Okay.
Put palms together and interlace your fingers.
Okay.
Bend your elbows out and gently turn your hands down and towards your body until the rest of your center is on your chest.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Also make sure that you've got your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and then we're gonna just relax and breathe.
Okay.
Well, that was a fun one.
Another strategy that helps me calm down and relax is journaling. You can do this on a piece of paper or in a notebook. Anytime you're feeling anxious, you can write or draw. You can write about a place or a person that makes you feel safe and happy. Write about whatever's on your mind. You may prefer to write in a journal. It could even be on a Google Doc though. You can even create a poem or write words to your favorite songs to help ease your mind. Sometimes I just make a list of my worries and then throw it away.
I like
Out of
that.
sight, out of mind.
Right. I love those ideas, Miss Spear. And sometimes I actually write my worries down and then I put them in this worry box. I love the worry box because when the worries are in there, I'm not really ignoring my worry, but I just put it aside for a while.
Right.
And I also love to draw. So drawing helps me relax and takes my mind off the things that I tend to be anxious about. Even drawing a picture of what you're worried about and then maybe creating a comic strip of a superhero overcoming a fear. Think about what character traits of that superhero and what the qualities they have that it takes to conquer those fears.
Definitely, I love that. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and remember that we all have worries. Teachers do, other adults in your life, we all have them. It's okay for us to all take time to just take a brain break and use some of these techniques that we have showed you today.
You are not alone. Just breathe, JJ. Everything's gonna be okay. If you see us in the hallways, let us know if you have tried some of those ideas and if they help when your worry and your stress fills your mind. We will see you next time.
Bye, have a good day.
Bye.
It's a world where things are rearranging. Growing up, my mind is always changing. So what do I do if I'm just feeling blue? 'Cause the future's something I can't see. I gotta breathe. Take a deep breath and breathe. Breathe. And trust that things are going